Hey guys, John again, Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. Got another episode of Hot New for you. This is gonna be an episode of Hot. This is a wheel that we sell probably like a dozen of them a week. This is the Fuel Lethal, and this is episode 57, right, Junior? So this one is a 20 by 9, so it's a 9-inch wide wheel, and it's a plus 20. So I'm gonna kind of do a hot new one, but I'm also gonna kind of show you this wheel. So remember, positive offset means that the center's coming out, the lip is getting smaller, and the whole works is tucking in underneath the fender more. So a plus 20 is gonna be closer and closer to a stock offset, getting tucked inside the wheel wells. Now, because it's got a big sidewall on this thing, it'll probably end up sitting almost flush, but your wheel itself is gonna be tucked inside the fender well, pretty much on every make and model vehicle. So the lip on something like this in a plus 20 is right around 2.5 inches between the spokes, but in front of the spoke, you're only talking about 1.75 inches. So if I turn that at a little bit of an angle, Junior can kind of show you, there's not much lip on this wheel. This would not be a lip wheel. Anything positive offset, you can kiss that wheel lip goodbye. You have to get into the negative offsets to really start getting the 3-4 inch lips on the wheels. So it's 20 by 9 Fuel Lethal. You can see that it's got a ton of milling and machining on it. So it's got a lot of accent to it. And then the other thing with the Lethal is the spokes come out and then they dive back, giving it a really aggressive kind of Chinese throwing star look to it. And then you'll see the machined rivets all the way around the outside. It's got a matte black cap and then pretty much a satin or glossy, semi-gloss finish black for the rest of it. In the one piece, these are gonna come in 14s, 15s, 16s, 18s, 20s, 22s. They come in 9 wides, 10 wides, 11 wides, 12 wides, 14 wide. No, it stops at 12 wide. Then it goes to a 2-piece wheel. And so in all those smaller sizes I just listed all the way up to a 20 by 12, I think 20 by 12 is gonna be 1 piece. It's only gonna come in this finish. Let me just make sure I'm not fibbing. So it's gonna go 20 by 10, which is good for the leveled trucks. Yeah, 20 by 12 is still a 1 piece and it comes in this finish. Then what they do is they flip to a 2-piece, and now you can get it where the whole center is chrome. So this entire spoke area and cap would be chrome, including this outer ring. And now it's a 2-piece wheel, but typically the price is gonna double from the 1-piece wheels. So this guy is a 20 by 9 plus 20. So he's gonna go for right around 1121 shipped to your door, so 1,121 for a set of 4 of them shipped to your door. Once you go to the 2-piece, the 20 by 10 -19 2-piece is $2,101. And the reason is it's literally a 2-piece wheel. So this piece is bolted to this piece, and that's with the chrome center. And Junior can kind of pop one up on the screen and show you that chrome on black 2-piece. But those are gonna, bring the price up about another $1,000 for a set of 4. So those go 20 by 12, 22 by 10, 22 by 12, 22 by 14. So you get pretty aggressive all the way up to a 14 wide when you get into those 2-piece Fuel Lethals. So you kind of want to watch, if you see a crazy price on a Fuel Lethal, it's likely a 2-piece wheel, and that's why you're seeing that higher price. And all the 2-piece wheels are more expensive. That's just how it is. But what they end up when they do a 2-piece is they can get a bigger lip out of the wheel, and a lot of times you'll see the 2-piece wheels are a big deep lip wheel with all sorts of lip measurement on there. So this is a covered cap. All of them are covered, so it wouldn't be one for the spike lug nuts or anything like that. This one is not dual drilled, it's an 8 lug, single drilled. I'm just gonna take a little side moment. See these pockets? Sometimes when people run spacers, you'll hear them talk about the pockets in the back of the wheel. So this would be an example where you could run a spacer that is 1 inch, even if your studs on your truck are 1.5 inches, because that extra 1/2 inch will go into those pockets and then you don't have to trim them. The problem is most wheels don't have those pockets, and that's what we'll talk about sometime. So I digress, but I wanted to show you that because you don't see it that often, but that's something worth noting. So that's the Fuel Lethal. Like I said, only in this finish in the one piece, and then the two piece has two finishes. It's a real similar one to this, almost identical, and then the all chrome center with the gloss black surround. They also make this one in a dually, so it looks like it's on back order right now. Odds are it just means there's only a few of them in the country, but you can still fill out a quote form, and there's a good chance we can get you this in a dually setup as well. And that's the easiest way to do it. Our website can't handle dualies because it's so complex and there's so many questions we have to ask when we do a setup for that. So you'll see this one is on, what is it on for a tire, Junior, for size? A 305/55, so like a 33 by 12 tire. So you'll see with that 9 wide, on that 12-inch wide, you have plenty of sidewall, but that gives you a rough idea. We'll also do a matchup on this one to show you that. So that is episode 57, the Fuel Lethal. It is a hot wheel, selling about a dozen of them a week, so it's still very popular. Been around for about 5 years, but like a lot of the Fuels, it's still pretty hot, and everybody's snapping them up. So that's all. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share. Peace.